Hello, everybody. This is Marshall Lee of Donkey Jaw Projects, and I forgot to put on screen share. There we go. That's better. How's everybody doing? See if we get some peeps coming in. I want to share with friends all around. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so let's see. I think this is the right URL. Hopefully, I'm not inviting people. Although, if you're watching, you may very well be invited if you'd like to come on and hang out. Let's see. Let's see if we put out a little post here. Today I'm going to be working on this cover and who knows what else. I'm working on Darby Cufflink. That's all I know. More. Let's see. More Darby Cufflink 5 right now. So let me put something different. More live comic making. Say hi. Smiley face. O-V. I don't know if is that the right. That's not the right one. All right, X that out. Let's see. I need to use the right thingy do. Here we go. This is the right thingy do. Need to use the right link, people. Here we go. That'll work. That'll move the chains. All right, cool. So how's everybody doing today? Let's see. I wonder what would happen if I invited a few people. Maybe some people would come by. But to which group shall I do it? All right. I'll put it in this one group. It's a secret group with some friends. Probably should have set this up early beforehand. Live public YouTube stream if anyone would like to join. That way it'll be more interesting for you guys if somebody comes on instead of little old me. Live public YouTube stream making comics and chatting. Anyone would like to join? Right link? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Post. And if any of you are working on your art and want to come chat with me, hit me up and I will send you a link. All right, so I got the screens up. Got everything I need to have up and ready. So, working some more on this. I think I want to change the. First of all, I want to change the position of the mic because it's in my face. All right. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Um, Seems to be working the same as it did yesterday, so I think y'all can. Um, I want to change the title. I think it looks stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. So, unfortunately, in some ways, that's the colors. This is the inks. All right, how am I gonna do this? I guess I'll just have to redo some things here. Uh, uh, Come on, get your act together, Marsh. Um. So yeah. So I did do some more on this since yesterday's live stream. You can see I added some of these like these little. All right, that didn't work. Let's go with a red. Why isn't it? Oh, it's because it's all right. Anyways, I added like the. I was trying to circle it so you guys could see, but I got selections going on, so I forgot. I could invert the selection real quick. How about I just do that? All right, so all these like little dangly bits. I still have a lot more to do, but kind of that stuff. I added all that stuff, and so it looks a little more like the cover I'm emulating, the Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine cover number 92. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna finish up that part and maybe do some coloring. But first, I want to change this part of the logo thing because the thing is I wanted it to kind of look like it's not perfect, it's not hand drawn, but the only thing is the part above it, Gentleman Avenger of Comics, is a font, and I'm not gonna draw that because it's a lot of letters and easy to mess up, and I don't feel like drawing over it. It's just more than I want to do. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe at least have the Darby Cufflink part an actual font. I did use a font, but I drew over it, and I meant to be messy, but I don't like how it came out, so we're going to delete that. Whoops. That was, I forgot I inverted it. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. And what I should do is uh, fix this part. Let me get the live chat running so that I can see what everybody's saying. All right, cool. So, yeah, I'm excited to get to work on this comic today, and to get some good progress going. Oh, am I on the right layer? Actually, am. That's good. right, I think that's enough. All right, pretty good. That'll probably do it. Just go with the little eraser here. Not trying to be like, obviously, you can tell I'm not trying to be perfect with this. The only thing is these letters that's kind of on the perfect side, I guess. Because, oops. Crap. And let's see. Thicken up this part a little bit. And then go to the colors. Oh, it's gonna color the whole thing. There we go. Control Z. All right, refer to this. Refer to other layers. That's better. Usually there's like a little line, but apparently it drew over the line. All right. I P. Mm-mm-mm. It's little bits that don't get colored sometimes. I thought I had covered that, but apparently I haven't. Uh, any other little bits? I mean, they're not super important. I'm kind of referencing with these, you know, comics I do every month, um, heavily referencing Corey Lewis's Sun Bakery. And all right, I'm just gonna leave that. And it's not, if you look at that comic, you'll find out it's far from perfection. It's more an expression. Hey, that's kind of a cool way to say it. Far from perfection. It's more of an expression. I'm a poet, and I don't even know it. All right, let's take some coffee. More like a big gulp. I'm drinking coffee now. Maybe later I'll convert over to beer. So I'm looking at Sam Keith's cover. I actually found my copy of the cover. Um, and I suppose I could show you guys. I showed you guys yesterday, but some of you might not have been here. Um, so what I'm kind of going for is this cover. This is the uncolored pencil version. So I'm doing like an homage to this, and I'm just looking at some of his like shredded stuff, and they're different than the way I'm making them, but that's okay. I'm kind of super cool with that. I'm just gonna do it my way, and that's kind of the point of an homage. You're doing it kind of your way. Also, I do want to move this guy over a bit, so let's do that now. Um, I'm watching. I am subscribed to like Ethan Van Sciver and some of the other people in that group, Doug Tenaple. Um, and you know, I see their videos pass by. There's no way I'm gonna watch all of them. That's for sure. Um, it's kind of interesting with these comics. Like they go like this part right here, the DJP and the logo stuff. That goes right to the edge of the comic. Let me just see the guidelines real quick. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Is it gonna show me the guidelines? There's like there's like some things on this template that show like exactly what each thing is, but it goes right to the edge of the page, and I'm trying to think of where. Let's see, UPZ vertical. I mean UPC vertical, UPC horizontal. Um, that's not helping me. Where are the how come I can't see the guidelines? So, anyways, I was just thinking about like this whole kind of stuff, and like I don't know, these guys. I can't watch all their things, and sometimes it even bothers me to see their stuff in my feed. And I mean, I don't have any issue with them. You know, I'm not trying to say that. I just I don't know why I can't see this stuff. All right, whatever. So I want to move stuff around so that it fits the page the way it's supposed to. And I think this is like, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's not actually probably going to be printed. But I know I'm talking about like two different things here at the same time. So yeah, I don't know. I just this is just on a kind of a real, you know, real level here. Like sometimes, again, I don't have any problem with what these guys are doing. You know, I'm not going to get into the politics of it. They're doing their thing, cool. But I kind of just sometimes get annoyed just seeing them in my feed, which is probably messed up. But because I just don't like, I don't love divisive. I don't, it, like it promotes kind of this divisiveness. It like divides people, it causes people to get in. I mean, it's just it's what Jason Brubaker was saying. It's like his kids, you know. It's like um oh, I forgot to put in my timer. I have to. I'm trying to get in my 8 hours today, or more. Let's see, penciling. Let me add like 10 minutes to this because I've been working for a little bit. How about five? We'll be fair and do five. Save. All right, so that's going. But yeah, like Jason Brubaker was saying, like Jason Justin. I don't forget now. I always forget if it's which one it is. Sometimes I think I have some of his comics right near me somewhere, but um, but you know, he's saying like it's like his kids are like acting out and yelling at each other, um and and they're just starting to say kind of nonsense, and you know, I don't know why this isn't moving. I have to do that. Okay. And it's just like at some point they're just egging each other on, and it's like seriously, like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take part in this. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I'm not gonna like as a parent, you know, you'd be like, I'm not, you know, you need to like chill out and you need to go. He says, go to your room and shut up after a while because they're just egging each other on and saying nonsense at some point. And, you know, I just don't want to, like, I feel it's like politics. Like, my, I just don't want to be involved. It causes, like, I don't know if it actually physically does, but I feel like it causes like my blood pressure to rise and the stress levels to increase. And it's just like, I don't need that. I just want to make comics and make my difference in the world with that. You know, that's how I roll. So, but at the same time, there are times I do watch their videos, and I do get a kick out of the stuff they're saying, and I do understand and think it's an interesting topic. But I guess I need to know my limits and stop watching when you know, when I start to feel that like stress, and I gotta get away from it. So, which I do. But I don't know. I guess today is one of the days where it's just like, yeah, yeah, whatever. Let's make comics. That's what I did yesterday too. You know, again, I do enjoy their stuff, and I think it's awesome that they're making so much money with comics. Like nobody else is doing that, and well, maybe other people I don't know are, but it's just cool to see comics have that kind of an impact, and I don't know, and you want to see being a comic creator, you know how much hard work it is, and it's just nice when you see people actually getting paid for their work like in a good way. So yeah, I just want to do the same. I want to like prove that comics are so awesome that you can do the same thing without all the divisive craziness. Because I love the comics community. Like I think that we're awesome. Like I have the best conversations with comic people. I get I don't know. Like I enjoy being part of the community. People are generally awesome. Um, and I feel like I wonder if we're losing a little bit of sight on that, a little bit if we get too involved in this craziness. Like a lot of us um, have been communicating through like 100 days of making comics and all that stuff for a long time, and we have like a really cool community, and I just don't want everybody to I feel like I hope everybody doesn't get all swept up in all this, because who cares about that? Let's make some awesome comics. And if you want to make a change in the world, like that's why part of why we're writing stories, be the difference that you want to see in the world. That whole like cheesy thing, it's cheesy, but it's so true, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do with my comics. I don't know about everybody else. I mean, I'm not trying to preach necessarily through them. I mean, sometimes I might get a little preachy. I don't know. But I just want to tell cool, fun stories that enrich people's lives and maybe have help them, learn something in the process sometimes too. And that's really all I ask. It's really all I want, I should say, not all I ask. Um, so yeah, I don't know. You feel me, y'all? Hey, what's up, Pandaz? What's up? Actually, yeah, I should have posted that in the 100 Days of Making Comics. I feel bad, like I have not kept up with what's going on lately in 100 Days of Making Comics. I really gotta jump over there and see who's. I know there's some new people doing it and stuff, and I try to keep up sometimes, but then sometimes I just get focused on my own things and forget. So let's see. Let's go to my profile and I'll share it there. And um, yeah, let's see. All right. So this is the right one. I'm gonna share the post now. Share dot dot dot. And then look for the group. Maybe I'll put it in the Artcasters too. 100 Days Making Comics Challenge, the 100s. Do that. I'll do one more. Share it in the Artcasters. In a group. The artist. No. The Artcasters. Cool. All right. Back to making comics. Do I read manga or watch anime? I get my comic inspiration from anime and manga. Funny you should ask. Yeah, I do, and it's kind of a newish development. I grew up on, the comics of the '90s, Image Comics, and you know, different things um, from Marvel and DC, and superhero stuff a lot. But as I've grown, my tastes have changed a lot. I did like manga back then, but it was only a select few. Akira, Battle Angel Alita were probably the main ones. Fist of the North Star, I watched that anime, and I did like those, but I didn't have as much access as people do now. So, um, you know, I wasn't able to get into it as much, and I also didn't quite understand it as much. I feel like maybe I wasn't ready yet. But now I'm totally into it. I'm getting into it more. I'm actually catching me at a time where I'm like pretty much addicted to it. um, so I've been reading as much as I can, watching as much as I can. I just watched, or I just read the first volume of Bakuman, which was really awesome. What else have I been reading? I read stuff that's like I keep talking about Corey Lewis Sun Bakery. It's not manga, but it's very much, you could tell, influenced by that and like video games. Him and I just read Wonton Soup number the second volume yesterday. So James Stokoe, he's very much influenced too by manga. So I see those people as people I'm interested in, kind of doing that kind of mix with manga and like what I'm used to in American comics. But I do like straight up manga as well, and anime. I was reading the first volume of Dragon Ball the other day, the original. Um, so I'm starting to try to like catch up, basically. You know. Um, and there's newer things that I signed up for the free Shonen Jump subscription. For it's only like for the first 3 weeks or months, I forget. So I've been kind of perusing through that a little bit. I really want to get my hands on more manga and read more. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm interested in all of it. I'm interested in, like, I want to get some of the old, like, even if it's not an American, like some old like vintage manga stuff I would like to get into. Um, if I could find it anywhere, it's probably really hard to find in America. But I was looking on eBay and finding stuff that I thought was cool. But yeah, totally influenced. I watched, what did I watch the other day? I watched Berserk, the first movie, and then half of the second movie. Yeah, I've been getting into it. Hero Academia, yeah. My Hero Academia. Yeah, that's one that's on my radar. I know it's a popular one. There's that one. Everybody talks about One Piece. And then I don't know. There's two There's another one, and I don't remember. I don't think My Hero Academia is this one. There's another one that has to do with school, and it's like I'm trying to think. My buddy Fue Storm keeps talking about it, and I want to read it. It's like this alien is going plans to like destroy Earth or something, but he like, I don't know, like somehow he's not gonna do it yet, but he's teaching, like he's so powerful that nobody can kill him. So they at like, I don't know what happened, but like somehow he ends up trying to teach people how to destroy him, because he likes teaching, and I guess he must think that even if he teaches them, they won't be able to do it or something. I don't know. and it sounds like an interesting premise. So I don't know. He was telling me about that, and that sounds cool too. There's so many out there. Like I feel overwhelmed, but I'm just bit by bit reading what I can. Today I actually read something that's not manga. I read the first volume of Space Boy. It's kind of a, I guess it's like an indie thing. I don't know. I think it's like a web comic, but I bought the first volume, and yeah, digging that. All right, let's see. Darby Cufflink. I gotta pick a font, enlarge this. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just want to have something there that looks better than what I had before because I didn't like what was there. So I might have to go back into Photoshop and do it like I did yesterday, but I'm not going to do that today. I just want to, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even have messed with this because it's like I want, I need to get to the actual comic today. I want to get to it. And I probably should be drawing while I'm on here, right? It's kind of cool. See, the thing is with Clip Studio, I don't think I can change the sizes like I want. Like I can't warp it. I guess I can if I turn it into a raster image, but maybe I want to do it without doing that so I can still edit. So let's see, maybe if I do like Alt, no, Control, nope, Shift. Should have started with Shift. And it doesn't want to warp it like the way I want to warp it. Like without changing, I want it to get taller without changing the width. I bet there's ways to do it too, but I just, let's see, just don't know how. I don't want to spend forever on this. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe just going with Darby too, as like, because it's like too many letters as a title, Darby Cufflink, and then put either the cufflink at the bottom or Darby, Gentleman Avenger of Comics. Doesn't sound as cool. Big cufflink. Uh, this isn't too bad actually. This is kind of close to what I originally had, but I don't know if I really want to go that route now. I mean, I could try to mimic the kind of font, the like gothic font that's in the cover I'm doing, but that's not very gothic, is it? At least not what I think of as gothic. This is a little closer, but still not really gothic. Maybe I don't have a cool gothic font. Again, I don't want to spend forever on this, so don't worry, I'm going to get to some drawing soon. I'll probably just put this to the side soon. I'm just going to check a few other things. This is okay. But not what I want. There's another, it says it's gothic, but it doesn't look gothic to me. I'm like saying it weird. Gothic. All right, let's see. I want to be done with this. Oh, here we go. This is the. No, that's not gothic either. Although it's something I could probably use. Oh goodness. Medium condensed. Mm, sorry, this is not exciting. I'll get to drawing very soon. Trust me. Century Gothic. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wish there was a bolder version though. Mm, almost there. Yeah, I'm at the top now. Oh boy. All right. Acidic. That's cool, but not what probably I'm looking for. Well, it does have a comic-y look to it though. Maybe if I just do Darby. Darby. I'm an Avenger of Comics. Sounds like the Twilight Zone, dude. All right. Uh, oh goodness. Make it real big. At least as a placeholder. Probably have to go into Photoshop and mess around with this more. That's good enough for now. It's probably not what I'm going to go with. All right. Let's check the pet thing out again. Oh, Parasite. I love Parasite. I have the first volume. That's not it, though. You got a huge list? Yeah, I definitely take recommendations. Naruto is obviously Death Note. I watched the live action Death Note, which was awesome. I loved that, but I should probably read the actual book. I know it's really good. Obviously, Bakuman, Attack on Titan. I watched a lot of those anime. I love those. Um, but those other ones are cool too. To check those out. Daniel Lieb Liber. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry. Hello from Portugal. Hello from America. And more, but I don't want to make this list anymore. Yeah, that's a good list though. Thanks. Um, EWO lines would be better, I think. Oh, two lines. Okay, gotcha. Um, two lines would be better. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Drop the e's. Still moving the thing. I actually kind of like this, but I don't know. I don't know that it fits necessarily. Like it fits. Like just looking at it, it kind of fits, but I don't know that it's what I'm looking for. So there, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Oh, dropped it. Okay, on your last name. God. Okay. So Lee Bart. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't want to try because I'm gonna be like messing it up. Um, or live or live Bart. Sorry. I keep trying even though I'm saying I shouldn't. All right, let me get to some drawing. Thanks for stopping in though, man. I really appreciate it. Um, So yeah, let's see. So yeah, working on this cover. Again, this is going to be a comic that is on Patreon, and I'm gonna have it done sometime within this month. We're now in September, so hopefully sooner than later, so I can get working on next month's comic for next month. Um, but yeah, so let's get the pen out and get on the inks layer, and then try to get in some more of these details. It would be cool if I got the line art done, which just seems like it's possible. I'm gonna put probably definitely less detail than Sam Keith put. But you know, this is the first thing I've drawn today. I should have done. I should do like some warm up stuff probably. This is actually probably good warm up stuff though. Actually, when I think about it, um, because it's these like little details, and I'm just oh, turn the power off on my tablet by accident.